Good afternoon, everyone. Just a minute or two early, so we are going to be waiting for my colleague, Zach Afridi from Vision Buddy to join us, and we will be underway shortly. So thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll be with you shortly. Zach.
Hi, Barry. Can you hear me?
Hey, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, awesome.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you too. You good. You look rested and well, so that's.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Since we're it's just literally 4 o'clock Eastern here, I figure we might as well just jump right to it.
Sure.
So yeah, you mentioned that, first of all, I want to just express to everyone, I hope everyone is staying healthy with COVID-19, and I also hope everyone is staying safe with all the chaos that is going on through the country. So again, I wish everyone good health and
yes.
safety. That is our #1 priority. So yeah, so continue with our tradition. We've been fortunate to be able to host, a variety of webinars throughout COVID-19. They've been very beneficial, but today is something even a little more exciting because we're actually introducing a new product. New product are my favorite, and when I get packages here in the office, it's like Christmas, and I get very excited, especially when there's new technology. So, you mentioned being well rested, and I said being here in the office. I have decided to make a surprise visit today to Baltimore. For many of you out there who may know or do not know, I actually live in New York, and I typically commute, back and forth every week between Baltimore and New York.
Mm-hmm.
And today is my first appearance back in Baltimore, back in the office, albeit a temporary appearance. But today is my first appearance. Actually, a first appearance since I saw you, Zach, in California, actually. So since early March, so that is the last time I was here in the office. And I am really excited to be back. And again, even though it's just going to be a short, 24 hours or less visit, I'm glad to be back. And I'm happy to be doing this webinar together with you here live from Baltimore. So I have the opportunity to have our full backdrop here. Versus my den in the house. So yeah, so how are things doing on the West Coast?
Things are good. Things are good, Barry. So slowly things are opening up. I was talking to Corey. He is one of our dealers in Northern California, and he said that, slowly things are opening up. I think it's going to still take a couple of weeks when everything is completely open, but the DOR is up. The Department of Rehabilitation, they've opened their offices, and the San Francisco Lighthouse has limited hours, but they're opening up. So yeah, slowly but gradually.
That's great. So again, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Barry Asman, and I am the founding partner at the Low Vision Shop, and we are joined today with Zach Afridi, who is the CEO of Vision Buddy. It's a great honor to have you here. And, again, we're launching new technology, and I am super excited. So many of you out there may already be familiar with wearable devices, that are out in the market, as they've been out now for a good, 3 to 5 years. And, I think what makes Vision Buddy stand out is that it has a very true focus to a task that is really requested day in and day out. And of course, we know that reading is always at the top of everyone's, priority list, but television entertainment is, I think that really, takes the cake when it comes to everyone's request. So until now, there has not been a single solution that would be able to provide high definition, high quality image in a wearable headset. And so I'm going to let Zach, go through everything about the device. I have my device right over here. I'm going to give everyone a heads up, be transparent. It is not connected to a TV at the moment here in the office. So just being full transparency, but it is live, it's fully charged. And it's an exciting time because especially today with people spending so much time at home. And I think that, we're all going to be, coming out of the, the post-COVID-19 era, we're going to be spending more and more time in the house. And I know that when it comes to the sight loss community, there's always this, I don't want to say stereotype as far as isolation, but at the end of the day, many of us are spending more and more time at home and want more and more tools that will be able to provide an improved quality of life. And for everyone, what that improved quality of life means for everyone, that's something that you have to make that decision. That's something that is up to each and every one of you. So again, we're going to go into the specifics. We're going to do this full rollout. While this is an official launch party, I'm sorry there are no balloons behind me. I forgot to tell you to bring the balloons, Zach. But I'm going to let Zach give you his background as well and share with everyone who he is, what he brings to the table, and why Vision Buddy should be looked at by each and every one of you. So this is a coffee, so this is a toast to Zach, to wishing you continued success, and to you and your colleagues and your team for getting Vision Buddy off the ground. And I wish you really good health, good safety, but most importantly, success with Vision Buddy. So cheers. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Hopefully you guys at home are lifting something up to drink. So no alcohol here in the office. So Zach, let's tell everyone, give us your background.
Sure, yeah. So my background is, I've got over 4 years of experience in low vision. Before that, I was in marketing. I was in a corporate world, did a few startups also. But I got introduced to the low vision world around, I would say 3.5, 4 years ago. And Dr. Werblin kind of introduced me. He had a device at that point, which was helping people with low vision. He had a VR headset that he had kind of used to help people with low vision. And during that time, I got to travel all around the US, met a lot of great people, made a lot of friends. And as I was traveling, I was listening to people with low vision, their goals, the issues they're having, the problems, the hardships they're going through. And one thing was constantly coming up, and that was that they would ask me, Zach, what is the best way to watch TV? They've always watched TV or programming, and now they've lost their vision. They can't see TV. They have to sit really close to it, and still it's blurry. So that was one of the themes that I was getting from a lot of these folks, that how do we watch TV? The other thing you mentioned was reading, and there are a lot of products out in the market that helps solve that problem. You've got the CCTVs, you've got the digital magnifiers, but TV was something that nobody had solved. So 6 months ago, around, I would say December, me and two of my co-founders and really good friends, they're both top engineers, we sat down and we were like, let's make a product that helps solve TV watching for low vision. And based on the information we had gathered, we came up with Vision Buddy. And the whole idea of Vision Buddy was to make a very simple product that works with your existing TV setup, so you don't have to buy anything else. It's just a plug and play type of a device. And after doing a lot of research, doing a lot of user testing, finally we came up with the product that is extremely stable, works really well. It has around 30 to 40 feet range, and it connects to not only your TV, but to your laptop or to your iPad, whatever device you have that you can watch a movie or see the screen, this will connect to it and project the image right into the goggles.
Yeah, so what I love about that is that you're not limited to one particular maybe cable or satellite provider. Whatever is coming into your TV, you are going to see that on your Vision Buddy. Again, here, I got my Vision Buddy right here. So again, I want to stress that you're not limited to one particular, cable or satellite provider, and you're not limited to just HBO or Fox News or CNN, whatever channel you're watching. Whatever you have on your TV. So if someone is interested in streaming, Netflix, they're watching a show on Netflix, and they want it on their Vision Buddy. Once you're connected, it's coming. That show on Netflix is coming straight to your Vision Buddy. And if your wife wants to watch something on Showtime and you have Showtime and you're sitting side by side, you just put on your Vision Buddy and it's streaming directly into your headset. So I think that this really opens up an opportunity to provide a really enhanced TV digital content experience. And the world that we're living in, it's all about the digital content these days. So let's further explore. So you mentioned, iPad, right?
Yes.
Walk us through something like that.
Sure, yeah. So as long as any device that has an HDMI output, so for example, your iPad, you will get a connector, and you just connect from the Lightning connector of the iPad to an HDMI. And then you plug in the streamer. So this is the streamer that comes with Vision Buddy. This is the Vision Buddy patented technology. This is a streamer. And if you can see at the back, there's an HDMI input and output. So anything that has HDMI or anything that has an output, even including your cell phone, you can connect this. And once you're connected, then everything gets projected onto your Vision Buddy goggles. So for example, I'll give you an example of a gentleman. He has Roku at home, and he was watching the new show, the Tiger King. And we were joking and he was laughing. He was like, I sit on my patio and enjoy the show. So basically, you don't even have to be in your living room or in front of your TV. You could be within 30 to 40 feet distance, and you can still watch the show. I had one lady that I was speaking to this morning, and she said, this is amazing because she's like, I get tired, so I can lay down in my bed now and still watch my TV. So yes, if you are within that range, it'll absolutely work.
I mean, 30 to 40 feet is significant distance.
Yes.
So, usually we're sitting, maybe, 8 to 10 feet, 12 feet away from a television, right? And, many of you out there with low vision, you're probably used to sitting like real up close and personal with TV. Yeah. Besides not having to do that, you can pretty much pick the most comfortable chair, couch, wherever it is in your setup, you can be there and have that luxury of kicking back and having that content stream right in. So again, it's being able to stream that content right in is just truly, truly remarkable. Now, you're not only just bringing the content in, you also have magnification once inside. So many people have put on a wearable device. Maybe they've seen the TV, coming, they're watching TV. Once they get focused, they can increase magnification, but they're not, this is a little bit different. Jack, let's go ahead and further clarify that.
Yes, so all the devices on the market, what they do is they have a camera, and basically you point the camera to the TV, and you magnify on the TV now. So what happens is that when you are looking at a screen through a camera of the device and that back onto the screen, there is a lot of quality of image, loss in quality of the image. The further you magnify on it, the further you'll see there's pixelation, there's more blurriness. Plus with other devices, when you're using the camera, the conditions have to be perfect. So you have to be away from the window, there shouldn't be any glare, the light, there shouldn't be too much light or too less light. Otherwise, the camera is not going to function. We take all those variables out with Vision Buddy. We are not using the camera. The camera is only being used for other things. What we're doing is with the streamer, we're streaming that HD quality video directly into the goggles. Now, when we stream that HD quality video directly into the goggles, you have the ability to zoom in and magnify using these buttons to zoom in further. So you can make the screen as large as you want to. It would be a huge screen in front of you. You can pan your head and it is like you're surrounded and you're like sitting in an IMAX theater.
That's exactly how I was going to explain that, because I remember going to an IMAX theater not too long ago and just being able to look up, and it's like, wow, this is the exact same experience. Now, talk to us about sound. How am I listening to what's on TV?
Yeah, so this has built-in stereo speakers. So you can, and then there's a volume button right at the bottom. So you can, use the volume button. The speakers will produce sound, and it is stereo, really good, nice sound. Now, if you want a little more privacy, it also has a headphone jack, so you can plug that in, and you can listen to the video content in a more private way. So we give both those options. And the other interesting thing that we're working on, Barry, is people that have a little hearing loss. We're trying to Bluetooth it, Bluetooth connect to their hearing aid. So that will be.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's something that I know a lot of people will enjoy, because amplification today is another serious I don't say disability, but it really is. And so for someone maybe with Usher syndrome, that's with RP and hearing loss, that will be very, very beneficial. So I know I hear all the time, will I be able to hear? Will I be able to hear? Again, when it comes to various devices. So knowing that that's where technology is going, that is super, super important. So again, I want to stress that you're not limited to one provider. It's what you have, and what you already have in your house, or what you want to obtain as far as the content. It's really like sky's the limit. So if you have Comcast, I say Xfinity, if you have DirecTV, if you have Hulu, if you have Netflix, whatever you subscribe to, that's what's going to come on your Vision Buddy. So and you're not loading any software. It's coming straight from the TV, straight to the headset, which is, I think, one of the coolest features. And
one more thing I'll also point out is that you don't need any internet connection with this. So, you don't
That is
need
a very good point.
So you can be, anywhere and watch TV. So you can, you don't have to. And I know a lot of people, there are other devices on the market that if you want to watch, let's say, and they're very limited to what you can see, but let's say you're watching, some YouTube on it. Now the quality of that YouTube directly depends on the quality of the internet you have in your house. Otherwise, it's not going to stream properly. You will see a lot of, pixelation. It's going to be really choppy, and it's not going to really connect. With our device, you don't need internet, so you don't have to be dependent on that. And like Barry said, there's no complicated setup, no software to download, no passwords or anything to put in. It's just a simple plug and play device with your existing TV
Yeah,
set.
like I know that like my kids, they like to go on YouTube and they will, stream from their smartphone or tablet to the smart TV. So if you're like to do that, if there's like for a hobby specifically, let's say you're into aviation, like myself, I tend to watch a lot of aviation videos. But if I want to stream that video from my phone, right? Let's say my phone, let's say my for some reason my TV is not connected to the internet, but my phone is, right? I can stream that YouTube video to my smartphone, and then it could bounce right back out to the Vision Buddy, which is, I think, is just super, super amazing. So, go ahead.
So my favorite is, I have a Roku player at home, and my favorite player, my thing is Roku. I connect Vision Buddy to Roku. It has everything in there. So you can watch HBO, you can watch YouTube, you can watch, and I watch a lot of sports. So, and the
what are you doing now? You said you watch a lot of sports?
Yes.
Unless you're a NASCAR fan, there's not much to watch these days.
So what ESPN and all these other channels are doing are they're replaying some of the old events that it's happened. So I just sit down and watch those and just kind of reminisce the good old times. But yes.
Yeah.
And the quality, one guy I was demonstrating, and he was a football fan, and he was like, Zach, I want to watch football on this. And he said that right now, when I watch TV, I can't see. It's just a blur. I just can't make out which team is which, and I can't even see the football. But I just hear it and I just enjoy it. When he put Vision Buddy on, he was amazed. He was amazed. I think we have a video of him. His name is Salim, and he looked at it and he was like, Zach, I can see the football. He was like, this is going to change my life. Yes.
That's incredible. And I think, I don't know what's going to be with sports now over the next couple of months, but I'm pretty confident that football is going to be back. So it's got to be a tremendous experience itself. Now, speaking of football, if you want to go to the game, you can take your Vision Buddy with you as well.
Yep.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how much magnification. I believe it's 10x magnification.
It's 10x magnification. Yep. And and it's got so 10x magnification. It has a sensor that detects light. So if you go into a dark room, it'll light it up for you. If you go out in a bright sunny day, it will dim it down for you. It also has image stabilization. It is one of the best image stabilization on the market. So if you are shaking your head or moving, it'll just stabilize it with you. Now that is a very important fact. A lot of the devices on the market, they will provide magnification, and they will say that, oh, we provide 30x magnification, but that is no use, because first of all, the field of view is really small on them, and secondly, there is no image stabilization. So with even the slightest movement, you will lose what you're looking at.
Yeah. And guys, I want to also put out there for those of you who are joining us today on this live webinar for the Vision Buddy launch party. If you have any questions, please, you can either send them through the Q&A. If you want to raise your hand, I'm happy to bring you into the conversation as well. If you just want audio, that's great. If you want audio and video, we'd love to see you as well. So I want to encourage anyone, if they have any questions, specifically for Zach or myself, I encourage you to, again, either raise your hand, send it through the chat, or send it through the Q&A, and we will address it. So we have 10x magnification, image stabilization, contrast adjustment, right? Is that correct? Now, can someone adjust, how's it if they need to adjust the contrast, like outdoors? Is it just going to do it automatically, or a person has the ability to do it themselves?
So right now it is automatic, and we did a lot of user testing on it. It is automatic. Now, that is something that we're also working on, is to give more, I would say, customization of the product in the hands of the user. So that would be an app that you're going to have to download on your phone. And then from that, you can adjust all the things you wanted to adjust from it.
Okay. So let's say someone buys a Vision Buddy today, and we're going to talk about the introductory price because it's an incredible price right now. We'll talk about that later. So someone buys one today, and then there's going to be a software update maybe in 6 months or whatever that app comes out where a person will be able to make those adjustments by themselves. Is that going to be included?
Absolutely. All software
Awesome.
updates are for free to all our customers. They are included. And in the next, let's say 4 to 6 months, we come up with more customizable features. You have the option to upgrade your Vision Buddy. And this way, you have the most current software and you don't have to buy anything else. With other products I've seen is that they have a version 1. Now if they come up with a newer version, guess what? Your version 1 is obsolete. You have to get the version 2 now. With Vision Buddy, as long as you have the device, the software upgrades are free.
Excellent. So let's talk about OCR, optical character recognition, and reading.
Yes.
Talk to us. Let's hear about that.
Yeah. So it has a built-in OCR. Basically, if you look at text, you can take a picture and it will read it out aloud to you. It also has an inverted reading mode or a negative mode, black background with white characters. So if you look at a piece of paper, it will provide you that high contrast for you to read also. So it comes with standard. Now we're also thinking about going with a more advanced OCR. Now that is in making, and the more advanced OCR, what it will do is that it will have facial recognition, it will have currency recognition, it will be able to detect colors, also objects around the house. So you may have heard of the Microsoft AI. We are working on a very similar platform. And once we have that, again, it's going to be a software upgrade free for our customers.
That's incredible. Incredible. I have to say one thing with technology, it's moving at an incredibly fast pace. And it's just, very fortunate to be at the forefront to see a lot of this new technology, in the works and to hear from you, Zach, the enthusiasm and the desire to continue to build and add more and more. It's a true testament to your commitment to the low vision community. So something like that. When I hear that, I am really, really excited. So again, kudos to you and the team for getting Vision Buddy off the ground and launching this incredible product. So let's say someone's going out, they're taking it out for a family gathering. Let's talk about, approximate, battery power. How long is that going to last?
So the battery on the device lasts around 2.5 to 3 hours. So this is from the headset, but the great thing is that we do include an external battery, and the external battery will give you an additional 6 hours of usage.
So this device here that I am holding in my hand right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It says Vision Buddy. It's this little black box, called basically the size of a probably an iPhone or a smartphone. Pretty lightweight, again, standard weight. This will give another 6 hours.
That is correct.
So you can be going out for the day and feel comfortable not only going to a Broadway show, a movie. Again, this is all post-COVID, guys, post-COVID. I'm not telling you to go out now, post-COVID. You can go out and have pretty much 8 hours of battery power. Wow, that is a lot of power.
Yep, absolutely.
That's and again, this is all included.
This is all included. Yep.
This is the case that it comes with. Nice, beautiful case. Handle, very compact. Zach, do you know the actual weight? I haven't weighed it here, but do you know the actual weight of the headset?
Yeah, so the actual weight of the headset is 0.56 pounds. Compared to some of the Samsung products out there, or VR gears, they weigh 1.1 pound. Wow. So it is half the weight of the products on the market. And another thing to note is not only it's half the weight, but look at the weight distribution, Barry. So you've got the goggles in the front and the battery in the back. So now you have half of the weight on your face. So basically you have like 0.3 pounds, like a quarter of a pound on your face compared to a 1.1 pound device, a Samsung device.
I'm going to put my device on, actually.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So yeah, and if you notice, we don't have a cell phone that goes in front of it. Everything is contained within the Vision Buddy. And like I said, it is half the weight of other products on the market and extremely comfortable. And that is one thing, you know, I hear a lot, especially from
television, magnifier.
From people that spend a lot of time, you know, putting this on or watching a movie, that, you know, they don't feel any discomfort. Whereas with other products, it weighs very heavy on their face and it gets a little uncomfortable within the 30 minutes to an hour.
Mode. Television,
right.
magnifier.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
I typically wear glasses. Mm-hmm. Does a person have the ability to make any adjustments to compensate for maybe a small prescription?
So yeah, so if you wear glasses, you can keep your glasses on and the Vision Buddy goes on top of it. I've seen low vision people try it on both ways, with and without glasses. Some people like them with their prescription, some don't. So it just depends. It's a personal preference.
Got it. By the way, I'm watching you, here on the Zoom, but now I'm getting a close up on your haircut. So it's looking really nice. Whoever cut your hair did a nice job.
I did it myself.
Oh my gosh. I tried that. By the way, I tried that with my boys. We did our own haircuts. It actually came out pretty good, actually.
Okay.
There were a few screams though by my wife. So this is great. Again, it's just
television.
It's just
magnifier.
Literally 3 options: magnifier,
mode.
Reading mode,
television.
and television.
Magnifier.
So really good. Volume is here at the bottom, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's correct. It goes up to like 15 is the volume. You see all the magnification straight inside the device. You see the battery power. It's pretty well, pretty illuminated at the top. And yeah, it's very comfortable, and I'm really excited. Really excited. This is great stuff.
Yeah.
When I put on wearable devices, I typically like to take off my glasses. I feel for me it's just a better experience. But maybe again, some of you who would like to wear your glasses, if again, we have so many people that we see or communicate with, and they say they wear glasses, but really at the end of the day, those glasses unfortunately don't do much for them. So it's, again, I don't know if it's out of habit people like to wear the glasses, but no, the magnification is really strong. And again, this is about it's an experience. It's about being able to enjoy the experience of movies, television, digital content, and more. So again, I want to stress to everyone, the real core focus of this device is, I would say, right, would you say, Zach, the core focus is on the overall TV experience, and that's the experience. That's what Vision Buddy really, how it differentiates and really stands out from anything else that's available today. So the device, I'll talk to you guys about the price. So the regular price is $3,450. However, we are having an introductory offer, and you can save almost $500, $455, bring it down to $2,995. So if anyone out there that is interested, I would suggest you take advantage of that. as soon as possible. Don't know how long that pricing will be around. So it's definitely a great introductory price. Unfortunately, right now, because of COVID, our showroom is still closed to visitors. So if, we're shipping around the country. So if there's anyone out there, you go to thelowvisionshop.com. The product is under the wearable technology, and it should be within the next hour, it should be on the homepage as a featured product. So I encourage everyone to check it out. We've built out, when you click on it, we've built out a pretty detailed landing page where it lists all the features, all the technical specs, everything is there. And I encourage everyone to check it out. You can actually go straight to thelowvisionshop.com/Vision Buddy, VISIONBUDDY, thelowvisionshop.com/Vision Buddy, and you will be able to find everything there. I am hopeful that within the next, I don't know what period of time, that we'll be able to host live demonstrations here in the showroom and be able to ultimately get back on the road to maybe some trade shows where you can experience this as well. But for now, we are doing everything online. And again, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to either raise your hand. You can also send it to the Q&A, or you can do it through the chat here. If you are calling in, I believe you can, I think it's alt something as far as that. I want to go back. Let's talk about, where have you seen, with wearable technology, it is very much like flipping a light switch, and that's the way a lot of individuals have explained it to me, because, you and I are sighted, but we literally eat, sleep, and breathe low vision and blindness. And, the way it's been explained to us is where it's like a flipping a light switch, as far as, being able to put on a device and you literally start seeing, clearly. So my question is, macular degeneration, central vision loss has always been, I would say, because it's the #1 sight loss condition out there, everyone, macular degeneration, sight, central vision loss, it's great for that. But let's, Zach, I want you to elaborate as far as where Vision Buddy, where you've seen individuals using Vision Buddy, where they've, what kind of other conditions have benefited from this?
Well, yeah, so macular degeneration is a big one, but glaucoma patients, people that have retinitis pigmentosa, diabetic retinopathy. So all the eye condition, I had one person, and he was a stroke patient. He lost half of the vision in one eye. He was completely blind, lost half of the vision in the other eye, and he was able to benefit from it. So if you have low vision, does not really matter what eye condition you have, there's a good chance that this device will help you. And what we've seen is that the improvements is up to 8 to 10 times. So on an eye chart, if you are, let's say, reading a 2400 line with Vision Buddy on, you should be able to read like a 2060 line. So there is a huge improvement with your vision. I have also demonstrated to people with extreme low vision, like a lady, she was 2800. That's very low vision. And,
yeah, that's I mean, almost, it's almost counting fingers. Yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely. She put it on. She was able to see my face. She got really excited, and she was like, "This is amazing." And then I put TV on for her, and she just was so excited that she could see. And she said that, Zach, I'd given up watching TV 5 years ago. As her vision started deteriorating, she was like, "I just gave up on TV." Like you mentioned, when people start losing their vision, they get closer and closer and closer to the TV. But at one point, if their vision is too far gone, they'll just give up on it. This brings it back. This gives her gives them the opportunity to watch their favorite shows, sit with family, and still enjoy the TV.
Yeah, and Zach, that is what this is all about. It's all about providing individuals living with sight loss conditions with the necessary tools to be able to enjoy what they enjoy most. And Vision Buddy really encompasses so many of those features that we all take for granted on a day-to-day basis. So again, Vision Buddy, literally just a little bit over half a pound, way under a pound. Again, really very comfortable as far as the actual headset. You mentioned that the battery is actually here in the back. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm, that is correct, yes.
The battery in the back. There are multiple, there's actually it's really just two adjustments, one on the right side, one on the left side. And again, you got your just simple buttons here on the back. You can also, if for some reason 8 hours of battery is not enough for you, you can also plug right in and stay fully charged or have maximum power throughout the entire journey. So you can just plug it right in, magnetic cord, and you are going to be plugged in. But again, 8 hours of power, you don't necessarily need to be plugged in unless for some reason you're sitting, around and watching all day, then maybe. But again, you have that extra option to plug right in through the magnetic cord. What am I missing? So we have this, we talked about the streamer. It's pretty simple as far as connecting with the HDMI cable that's included. We talked about the case. The 100-page manual. No, guys, I'm just joking. Guys, literally, the manual is 8 pages. This is the manual. It's 8 pages. It will walk you through as far as getting yourself acquainted with the headset, what's included. Just it literally goes over the basic features, the zooming in, zooming out, changing the different modes. Again, there's only 3 modes. You just have your TV, your reading, and your magnification, volume. You have a headphone jack. Again, and then it's just really, I know it might be hard for you guys to see here, but literally it's just the 3 steps as far as, connecting the streamer, the Vision Buddy streamer to the TV, and you're all set. And what I like about this also is that once you're connected, right, once the streamer's connected, you power up your headset, and you go into that TV mode, or if you leave it in that TV mode, that's it. There's no more reconnections. There's no more, worry about reconnect or anything like that. It's going automatically.
Absolutely.
So Zach and his wonderful team have done a tremendous job to make this as simple as possible. And I think that, simplifying devices is something that's really crucial. So again, I give you a tremendous amount of credit for that, for creating a simplified device and providing a device that has the ability to really transform the way individuals experience TV, read, and utilize digital magnification. So, we get a lot of requests as far as, I'm looking to do this, we'll do that. Can I just use a handheld magnifier? And people, really, they want to go beyond that. And we've seen, video magnifiers are also great, but again, it gets a little complicated. So, again, if anyone has any questions, we're going to wind down this webinar. I think we've covered everything in detail. Zach, am I missing anything?
No, I think we covered it pretty much. Again, as a company, we focus on simplicity. You said that, and it does the 3 main things that I've heard from a lot of low vision folks, and that is TV watching, reading, and magnification. And we cover it with this device, simple, easy to use device. And I've been through a lot of user testing, and thanks to my team, Abdul and Daniel, they're the top engineers in the Silicon Valley. They've put their heads together. you know, and I can go into the details of the coding, the programming we did, but I won't get into that. But basically, you know, we created a very simple, easy to use product to help the low vision community.
Outstanding. So again, if anyone has any questions, please now either raise your hand, send it through the chat, Q&A. Please don't be shy. I don't bite. Zach doesn't bite. We're here to provide information, and we want to help you out. So again, if anyone has any questions, now would be a good time to let us know. Again, I want to thank Zach for joining us from your busy schedule as we officially launch Vision Buddy. We're really excited to have Vision Buddy here as part of our arsenal, our tools to help individuals out. And we're really excited. We're getting a lot of information. The requests are coming in. So again, kudos to you and the team. I don't see any questions. I guess everyone is being shy today. So again, thank you, Zach. I want to wish everyone continued good health, safety, and we look forward to seeing many of you in person in the near future. So again, thank you, Zach. Congratulations. It's an exciting time, and we're here, and we are, love to help out our customers and provide them with the latest and greatest in technology. That is what we pride ourselves, being able to take our knowledge, being able to pair up a device with an individual with their specific condition, and to be able to provide them with a tool that's going to go on and make an impact on their daily routine. So we're saying so long from Timonium, Maryland, and from Northern California.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, Barry, and thank you for being such a great partner. Thank you.
No, it's our greatest pleasure, and saying so long. We'll be in touch.
Okay.
Take care, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. Bye-bye.